First thing I check is the wear protectors here. Make sure they're tight. Look at all your bolts on your cutting edge. As I walk around here, I'm looking at all these pivot points. Make sure they're getting fed oil or grease. You can always check on your whips here. Yep, look good. Walking around, take a look at every tire, looking for gouges, looking at the rings, make sure those aren't popped out. Checking the points in here, getting grease. Everything looks good there. You got your transmission fluid. Nope, looks good.
Where and when should you check your transmission fluid?
When it's cold, and you can check it while it's idling too when it's hot. Level? You should check it when it's level.
Always on flat level ground.
I got you now. Always check your transmission fluid whenever you're on level ground. Walk over here, check out this tire. Looks good. Look at the engine compartment here. What I'm looking for in here is any leaks, any hoses falling off, stuff like that. Looks good. Got your radiators back here. Make sure they're not leaking. Take this fender, make sure you kind of slam it in there, get it locked right. And make sure you put your safety on there. Give it a little tug. Looks good. Look at your bumper. Make sure it doesn't have any sand or debris on it. You never want to back into anything. So it's shiny, hasn't hit anything. Looks good. We've been doing good on that. Inspect your fan there. All the fins look good. Got your camera up there. Always want to make sure that's cleaned off so you can see. Right here's your disconnect for the battery. There's off. There's on. The light will pop on. Here's where you fill your fuel tank. And here's your filters and your engine oil. Looks good. And just like the transmission fluid, always check it on level ground. Looking at the filters, make sure they're not leaking. Everything looks good there. No water in the bowl. Look at this tire. All right, right here you got your engine coolant. Same thing with the oil and transmission on level ground. Up there you have your auto greaser and your hydraulic fluid level. Little sight glass. Here's where you fill the auto greaser. And then you have your def tank here. You want to make sure these doors get closed and locked with the key so this doesn't happen. You got your level down here on the def tank. Never let it go above full or else it'll get stuck. And as you're walking around again, check that tire. You're going to want to come in on this side. Look at all these points in here. All right, now we'll test the lights.